right there, Latin 1. So here we go with the translation for chapter 20. Be careful about tenses, okay? Listen carefully. So, go translate. All right, you translated. Here we go. When Cornelia and mother went to bed, Marcus and Sextus stayed with Cornelius. They had in mind to stay up to the middle of the night. They had in mind to dine with Cornelia, or with Cornelius, and after dinner to stay up until the middle of the night. For they wanted to see and to hear everything. To see everything and to hear everything. Marcus, I hunger, father, he says. Do you also hunger, Sextus? Indeed, responds Sextus, or even better, yea, verily. Y'all always hunger, you and Marcus, shouted out Cornelius. Is it allowed for us, says Marcus, to dine here? For a short time, father was quiet, but at last he said, all right. It is allowed to dine here for you and for Sextus. After dinner, however, it is necessary to immediately go to bed. The boys smiled because they were happy. We rejoice, father, says Marcus, because you did not immediately send us to bed or into our bedroom. For we wished, or we wanted, to stay here and to watch other travelers. Then Cornelius ordered the innkeeper to prepare food. In a short time, a slave carried food toward them. While the boys devoured the food, suddenly a certain soldier entered. He watched Cornelius attentively. Hello, sir, he said. Hello, boys. Why did y'all enter into this inn? Why did y'all not go to the country house of a friend? Aren't you a Roman senator? I am a Roman senator, responded Cornelius. We entered into this inn because our carriage remains motionless in the ditch. At night, we were not wanting to stay in the fields, but we never before stayed the night in an inn. Certainly, it is dangerous to spend the night in the fields. Then the soldier, even in an inn, often it is dangerous to spend the night. Why do you tell us this, or why do you tell this to us? Asked Cornelius. Is this innkeeper a wicked man? What did you hear about Apollodorus? About Apollodorus, I heard nothing, but it is always dangerous to spend the night in an inn. Did y'all hear that famous story told about the innkeeper? That innkeeper killed his guest. No, said Cornelius. I did not hear that famous story. Therefore, why do you not tell it to us, or why do you not tell that famous thing, that, to us while we dine? It's very contrived. You guys are learning a language. It's just kind of how it goes. But what I want you to do now is read pages 165 to 167. Then go ahead and do 20F. Okay, and 20F is on page 167. You need to give all the way through estis and fuistis. So they give you the example at the top, necamus, necavimus. Then you give the first person singular. Then you give the infinitive. Then you give the first person singular perfect tense. Okay, so the first three principal parts. I'm making you do the fourth principal part. And then I'm making you tell me what it means. So you're going to write down necamus, necavimus, neco, necāre, necavi, necatum, always give the neuter, to kill. So you need to fill in two extra things on that one. So for each word, you're going to give the forms that they give you, and then you're going to give all four principal parts and the meaning. It's good practice. So that's what I expect to see on 20F. Then go ahead and do 20A as well. Remember, 20A stretches over 2 pages. Okay? Make sure you answer all 8 questions. All right. That should keep you busy for a little while. And then, yeah, I'll see you for chapter 21. I'm going to hit the button.